Yes, I thought it was a hard-fought game. I thought it was two good teams battling it out, and I thought started the second half, that start that we had, that really hurt us. And then once we settled in, got back into the game, it was a back-and-forth game there, and just two hard teams fighting it out.
They were killing you on the boards early in the game, and then Precious gets into foul trouble, so it looks like it might get even worse. But your team ended up being close to even in rebounding there. What do you attribute that to?
Rebound is effort. Size, yeah, there is a difference or whatever you want to say, but rebounds is a want-to more than anything else. And I thought our guys, put their backside on them and kept them out. I thought that was the difference.
Was there anything in particular you were trying to run for that last shot, and what materialized? Was that pretty close to
That's exactly what we're looking for. It's just Delonte's our guy who throw it in. I know he didn't play there the second half because of his injury, but we got we got the ball in the hands that you want to get it into. Here, Makai, and Dede, he gets a decent look, and at late in the game, you want to get a quality shot, and I thought we got a decent look right there. Didn't necessarily need to be a three or whatnot. We just want him to shoot his shot. The way they played the passing lane there, it had to be drifted out, so Dede had to gather himself and get to the three. But at the end of the day, we got a decent look at it.
Coach, you like to play three guards a lot, but tonight it was hard just with how big they are. You had to play Kamari at the three a lot.
That's Kamari's position.
How much of a challenge is that for you?
Yeah, sorry to cut you off, but Kamari is a three. That's what he plays for us. And he matched up well with Janethan. I thought he did a great job. I think Janethan had one field goal in the second half. I thought that was a big part of the game. But Kamari did a good, solid job on Janethan. Mabala was able to get loose there, definitely with some offensive rebound put back. But, it was just a hard-fought game on both sides of it.
You went into the game seventh in the standings. It's in the tournament, but it's not going to be easy, especially now. How do you like your team physically and mentally going into this home stretch, I guess?
I like my team. As long as we can stay healthy for the most part, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
The late offensive foul, was that like a moving pick or something like that?
Until I watched film on that, that's a tough one to ask me right now because I haven't seen it, but it was a high ball screen that, every team set in the country, and obviously everyone has to navigate through that, but that was the call that was made, and you got to respect it and move on.
Makai, you really erupted there in the second part of the second half there. I think I had you for like 16 points in the last 8 minutes. What changed for you personally down that stretch?
Nothing really, just my teammates. They told me to stay with it. I got off to a slow start. Things weren't going my way, but my teammates, like I said, and coaches, they told me to stay with it mentally, and my shots were falling. They did that second half.
Early on, you guys were down 21-7, and then also Precious picking up those two fouls early, had to sit the rest of the half. Just how did you weather that storm and come back and make it a game?
We have an experienced group, so we've pretty much seen everything, every scenario. So we know how to manage things, and the older guy, we just kept everybody uplifted and with a positive attitude, and that's how we got through it.
It was going to take this was a big challenge, so it was going to take a big effort by everybody, and it looked like everybody was playing hard. How do you feel about getting more contributions from some of the guys, this time of year that, weren't playing that much earlier?
It feels good. We're, like I said, like Coach O always says, we're getting whole again. Perfect time to get our team back and play our best basketball of the year. So we're looking forward to the rest of the season.
Buffalo was a strong rebounding team coming into the game, and they were killing you on the boards early in the first half. But then you guys came back and pulled even, and I think you were pretty even in the end on rebounding. What changed for you guys there?
Just being more aggressive. It was about who wanted it more in that first half. I feel like they wanted it more. They out-rebounded us. But the second half, we flipped that and turned it around, matched them. It was pretty much even the second half.
what kind of a challenge is it with not only do they do so well on the boards, but this team is well balanced? What kind of a challenge was it defensively against them?
It's a challenge. They have highly skilled players on both ends of the ball. It's just about playing together and just keeping it simple, and hopefully things will go our way. Tonight, they came out with the win.
So you guys went into the game tonight 7th in the MAC standings, so you're right there for a tournament berth, but it's going to be close down the stretch here. What's your all's mindset, your attitude going into this last couple of weeks of the regular season?
We preach one game. We're going to take it one game, one day at a time, and focus on us and being the best Miami basketball team we can be. And if we focus on those things, I feel like we'll have a pretty good chance of making it to Cleveland.